Karsch, Scott Anderson, 97.1. Open lines, 248-539-9797. Okay, so here we go. It is game 6 tonight at Cleveland. Detroit down 3-2. Everybody knows the situation. Pistons need to win or the season's over. I'm going to take you back, Scott, a number of years, and a meme came out. And the meme was a picture of Justin Verlander that said, "Everybody calm the F down. I got this." Is it time we have a Cade Cunningham meme? Everybody calm the F down. I got this. Because the last time the Pistons got backed into an elimination game in a series when they lost game 4 to Orlando, their first elimination game, what happened? Cade went out and had a...
Was it the 45-point night?
He went out and had a legacy game. Staring down elimination, he went off for 45 points. And obviously was good the rest of the series, but that got him going, and they came back from 3-1 down. These are legacy games like tonight. And, you know, there's going to be other opportunities in this league, but, you know, if you're a superstar, if you become a superstar, your superstar resume gets filled with moments where you do stuff like this, where you go out and you have a massive, massive game. It's the kind of opportunity where Cade's legacy can grow. He's Detroit's best player. He's blossoming into a star. You know, the 45-point in the elimination game against Orlando sparked a comeback.
The first of 3 elimination games.
Yep. And now in the next round, the stakes are higher, right? I mean, it's a better opponent. You're closer to the NBA Finals. So this game has Cade, everybody calm the F down, I got this legacy kind of written all over it, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, in order to have that legacy game, you clearly have to win the game because, as I recall, Paolo Banchero had 45 points also, and his team lost.
They weren't backed into the corner.
No, and you know, Cade had 39 points the other night, and the Pistons lost. So obviously, you have to win the game, and you're saying it's got to be an elimination game in order to establish that legacy.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. I think it just increases the stakes. Like, there's all kinds of opportunities in one's career.
It does.
And this is one of them.
I'm just pointing out sometimes somebody can play out of their mind and they still lose.
Yep, sure.
Which sucks. For tonight, I mean, I put a question in my show sheet for today. It's who's going to step up aside from Cade? Because I'm assuming Cade is. I don't think we're going to get Cade from, was it game 4 where he had the 19 points, which was well below average for him, and he had a horrible shooting night? Can't have that. I'm just assuming we're going to get, you know, a good version of Cade, hopefully somewhere close to 30 points, and somebody else is helping to carry the load. Several other players are helping to carry the load. Because that's how they're going to beat Cleveland. It's not going to be done because you've got one Herculean performance.
No, I mean, look, it's.
But he has to be the guy. He's got to be the best player the Pistons have on the floor, and then they need others to step up too, for sure. But if the Pistons are to stave off elimination tonight and force Game 7, it'll have to be because Cade, first and foremost, is the man.
It feels like it's almost a requirement.
Yeah,
like it's hard to imagine a path to victory without Cade having a great game.
As well as they played without Cade during a final stretch of the regular season when he was out with the collapsed lung, as well as they played without him, those aren't playoff games, right? Those are end-of-the-season games. Teams are tanking. Teams are doing whatever and feeling themselves out. I'm not taking a ton of credit away from the Pistons for winning those games because they did win those games without their best player. But it's different when you're matched up in a playoff game against a really good opponent who's not dealing with injuries, who clearly is not going to do load management and does not have their their sights set on the upcoming draft. So it's a whole different thing. So yes, I do expect Cade is going to be the man tonight. Other people have to step up.
We asked a question on Twitter, and you can go answer, and we'll read some of these on the air. Does this series get back to Detroit? Yes or no? If so, how? If not, why not? From Eat 'em Up DSP, Tobias doesn't go 1 for 7 from 3. That's how. Red Ranger says, unfortunately, no. Tobias has regressed to his normal self, and JB will start Jalen Duren, which will be a huge mistake. I actually expect him to start Jalen Duren. I'm not sure Jalen Duren lasts long, though.
I don't know if I expect him to start.
I expect him to. I thought about this coming in. If I had to bet, I'd bet he starts him. It would not be shocking. I wouldn't bet a lot. I don't think the odds are great, but it would be like way against me. But it wouldn't be shocking if he didn't start him. Kang, do you expect Duren to start tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I would be floored, honestly, if they benched Jalen Duren to start this game. Now he may get benched during the game.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, like, you know how he didn't play the fourth quarter last game, but yeah, they're gonna start him and they're just gonna roll and see how it goes. Because honestly, as much as he has not been there this playoffs, if for some reason whatever is mentally blocking him opens, that's a series changer. Like we know he has the capability of doing it. Is this something that's just he's gonna need an off season to open it back up? We can't wait that long, of course, but I think he starts.
248-539-9797. Let's get to your phone calls. Mark is in Detroit and he's on 97.1. What's up, Mark?
Hey, how you doing? I think you start Durham, and people is bashing this kid, and I understand he hasn't played. I'm shocked because he has way more muscle than Allen, and they got to try to get him going still. But if he gets going, he could be the difference in this series. But I think if the Pistons could win, I agree with Cade Cunningham said. If they can't go on the road and win a game, then they don't need to be there no way. All the games have been close. Okay, of course I thought that was a trip on Thompson, but that's not the reason why they lost the game. They were up 9 points with 2 minutes to go. They get 2 baskets. They couldn't close it out. But both games, the Cleveland is going to be an okay walk. All the games are close, but they need to get off to a good start. If they win tonight, the series is over. The Pistons, it's going to be the Pistons in 7 games. They win tonight, the Pistons win this series.
Well, look, I mean, as pretty as Cleveland is sitting right now, Detroit could flip the table and have home court for an elimination game. And there's a reason why Detroit felt like an authentic Eastern Conference championship team, and it's a reason why they were the 1 seed. A big reason why was Jalen Duren. And, he's still on the roster. What feels like the player that got him here hasn't been showing up.
Right. So, and they still been in all the games. So, if he gets going, he could be the difference. And he could be the difference in the 2 games.
Yeah, but it's been the
He's
biggest
hard to come on. They need to get him going early.
I mean, they played 12 games so far in the playoffs. And in the 12 games, we've been saying if for 11 of the 12. He had 1 game where he went 15-15. Otherwise, it's been a real struggle for him. And in this series, the troublesome part is that Pistons did a really good job in the first couple games of limiting their front court. Well, now those guys are starting to play. Mobley and Allen are starting to assert themselves. They're. I think Allen has. He's actually scored pretty well in 4 of the 5 games. And Mobley's starting to feel it too in his last couple games. And that speaks as much on the defensive side for Duren as it does we know what his lack of offense is, but if those guys are starting to rise up and play well against him, if he's going to be in a starting lineup, Doug, I'm telling him, you have got to stop those guys. That's what I need you to do out there, because I'm reticent to the fact that you're not going to get back to 20 and 15, but I need you to be the guy.
Wait, what you believe, you look in the mirror, did we do this good, we do that good? I think that probably you and I, maybe more than most, have been extraordinarily patient during these Jalen Duren struggles. Understanding why they keep parading him out there is because he makes them the best version of the Pistons. He's a great player, and he hasn't been. And they keep parading him out there and waiting for him to return to be a great player. And it's possible that they've waited too long and they've been too patient, and maybe we've been too patient. But the patience has to run out now. There is no tomorrow. And if they start Paul Reed, I will be surprised, but not stunned. Kang will be stunned. You won't be surprised. I mean, these are desperate times, and that would feel like a desperate measure, and it can be considered a bit of a panic move. But there's a reason to panic. Like it's situation critical. It doesn't get any more critical than this. whatever. Yeah, if you told me that they just need to hold the ball and let the shot clock expire, and that would win them the game, do it. Which might have done it for the last 3 minutes of the previous game. If they just had finished the game with 4 straight shot clock violations, it might have done it.
Well, they came close to it, didn't
I know. They did.
I think you started it off. You started going Apollo Creed trying to inspire Rocky in Rocky 3. Maybe he just needs to, there are no tomorrows.
I can tell you as a matter of statement of fact, I remember almost nothing from Rocky 3. So if I did it, it was organic or it came from some deep hidden recess of my mind that I did not, because I don't remember anything. Which one was Rocky 3?
It was Rocky 3. It was the one where he went back to the streets, Eye of the Tiger. He went back and trained in L.A. with Apollo to get ready for his fight with Mr. T, Clubber Lang.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That was it.
And, Rocky just wasn't into it. He was running on the beach, and he just really wasn't into hey, I'll come back tomorrow. And, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Apollo is firing him up. Jalen Duren has got to get fired up. He's got to get fired up. Watch Rocky 3 this afternoon. Watch it right now. I don't know when the shoot-around is.
What's that?
I don't know when their shoot-around is today, but
It was probably this morning.
Well, good. Then now it's the time. Let's go watch Rocky 3.
Resurrect Carl Weathers.
Yes. Every character he has is inspiring. Chubbs. Tap it in. Tap it in.
What's that?
Happy Gilmore? You never saw Happy Gilmore?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Was
Golf.
Bob Barker?
You like
Was
golf?
Bob Barker in that?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Maybe I saw pieces of it. Carl Weathers was in that.
Yeah, he was his golf coach.
Was he?
Yeah. Chubbs, yeah.
Come on, man.
Is this a surprise to you?
No, it's not.
Missing an arm. Was it a hand? It was a hand or there was a whole arm? It was just a hand?
I think it was like from elbow to.
Tap it in. Just tap it in.